What if I told you that the sadness you feel isn't you? That your anger, your fear, your anxiety, they are not who you are. You are the one watching them. You are the still, silent observer behind the storm. In a world where emotions scream louder than reason, where reaction replaces reflection, and people are quick to be consumed by what they feel, Stoicism offers a path, not to suppression, but to understanding. You are not your emotions, the Stoic says. You are the one who sees them come and watches them go. This is not weakness, this is strength. This is not indifference, this is awareness. This is the path to inner peace, and this is what we'll explore today. Since childhood, we've been told, don't cry, don't be angry, don't feel that way. But no one ever told us what to do with those emotions once they come. So what do? We either bury them deep, pretending they're not there, or we let them consume us, yelling, breaking, posting, overreacting, regretting. Neither is strength. Both are noise. In modern life, we often mistake our emotions for our identity. I'm an angry person. I'm too sensitive. I'm just like this. No. You feel anger. You are not anger. You experience sadness. You are not sadness. Imagine the sky. Emotions are clouds, temporary, drifting, sometimes stormy. But you are the sky itself, vast, still, ever present. Stoicism teaches us this ancient truth. You cannot control what happens, but you can always control your response. Epictetus. When you say, I'm angry, you tie your identity to a temporary state. But when you say, I feel anger rising in me, you create distance, awareness. That moment, that space, is your power. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, wrote in his private journal, "If you are disturbed, it is not events that trouble you, but your judgment about them." He ruled the greatest empire of his time, and yet his deepest battles were internal. This is where your true battle lies, not outside you, but within. Modern society glorifies reaction, snap judgments, outrage culture, emotional outbursts, impulse over introspection. But Stoicism is a quiet rebellion. A Stoic doesn't suppress emotion, they observe it, understand it, and respond with reason. There is a massive difference. Epictetus, once a slave, became one of the most powerful teachers of freedom, inner freedom. He taught that it's not events that disturb us, it's our thoughts about those events. When someone disrespects you, your first reaction may be anger. But pause, observe, ask, is my peace worth throwing away for this person's ignorance? Emotions are fast. Wisdom is slow. The Stoic pauses. The Stoic breathes. The Stoic chooses. This doesn't mean becoming cold or robotic. It means becoming free from the puppet strings of emotional impulse. It means choosing your response rather than being chosen by your reaction. Stoicism doesn't say, don't feel. It says, feel, but don't be ruled. Seneca said, "No man is free who is a slave to his passions." This is not about denying your humanity. It's about embracing the highest form of it. So how do we actually live like this? Step 1. Name the emotion.
When you feel anger, fear, anxiety, say it to yourself. This is anger I feel. This is not me. Naming the emotion creates space between you and it. It stops the automatic chain reaction. Step 2. Breathe before you react. The Stoics believed in preparation. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself, today I will meet people who are angry, selfish, arrogant, but none of them can control how I respond. When emotion hits, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? In that pause, you become the observer. In that pause, you become powerful. Step 3. Journal your reactions, just like Marcus Aurelius did. At night, write, what did I feel today? Where did I lose control? Where did I remain the observer? Over time, this trains your mind like a muscle. You'll notice triggers faster. You'll respond better. You'll suffer less. Step 4. Detach from outcome. We suffer not because of events, but because of our expectations. When you argue with reality, you always lose. Let go of the need to control what happens. Focus instead on who you are within what happens. That's Stoicism in action. When you learn to be the observer of your emotions, something incredible happens. 1. You become unshakable. The world loses its power over you. The rude comment? You saw it, not felt it. The failure? You observed it, didn't drown in it. You remain calm in chaos. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And when you watch your mind, you suffer less. 2. You build real confidence. Not the loud, fragile kind that needs applause, but the quiet kind that comes from inner stability. You know who you are. You know you're not your worst moment or your strongest emotion. You are more than that. 3. You find peace. This is the ultimate reward. Not the kind of peace that means nothing bad happens, but the kind that means, even when bad things happen, I am okay. It's not numbness, it's clarity, and it changes everything. 4. You become a source of strength for others. When you are calm, others feel safe. When you are grounded, others look to you. You lead not with noise, but with stillness. This is what the Stoics knew. A calm mind is a strong mind. A quiet mind is a wise mind. And a wise mind is unstoppable. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, anger boiling inside, fear gripping your chest, sadness creeping in, pause, breathe. Say to yourself, I am not my emotion. I am the one watching it. That is Stoicism. That is strength. That is peace. You don't have to run from your emotions. You don't have to fight them. You only have to observe them. And in that simple act, in that quiet awareness, you'll find a power greater than anything you've ever known.